Welcome to the video news update on wadecenter.com for spring 2011. I'm Bill Witt, and today joining me is Aaron Saunders. Aaron has recently come on board at the Wade Center as our new Interim Executive Director. So we want to introduce him to you guys today. Aaron, why don't you tell us a little bit about your role here at Wade? What's it mean to be the Interim Executive Director?
Bill, I see that role as a facilitator, an educator, a spokesman, and an organizer for the activities for the staff as it relates to the operations and into the community, the benefit of taking Wade to the community.
And part of your role as the Interim Executive Director in the interim is to kind of write our course in this transitional period. So why don't you tell us what, in your view, is the transition Wade is in the midst of, where we are now, where we're going?
Right. As you stated, Bill, to right the ship that's tilted from a monetary standpoint, from an organizational standpoint, we want to make sure that all the programs are the right programs that will benefit the community. The after-school program, the missions program, as examples, the summer program. Three very strong aspects of Wade, and we want to make certain that they are right for the community and that they serve the greater community so that they can benefit so the population can benefit from those programs.
And you've talked a lot to us about sustainability, about how we can restructure Wade to be on good footing for far into the future. So why don't you explain to folks what sustainability is and how you're going to bring that to Wade?
I see sustainability defined as being able to care for oneself. So that being said, we want the majority of the funds, the monies, required to operate Wade to come from the programs that they provide to the community. So that's sustainability. So how do we do that? We look at the programs, the ones that are profitable, we'll use the word profitable, that serve the greatest portion of the community and have the proper return for the outlay.
Now, in our discussions, some people might be taken aback because they view Wade as a ministry. And so hearing words like profit and outlay and some of these business terms might be a little shocking. But you've made the staff aware that Wade is both a ministry and a business. Why is that important to consider Wade also a business?
Well, the ministry has to have a back office. They have to have materials to produce or provide the ministry.
We have to have teachers.
You have to have teachers. You have to have facilities, and the facilities require gas and light and water. And the city and the gas company, they don't donate those services. And that's what we want to provide. Our background leads us to understanding of business in that sense that we have to have a strong foundation. And that's what we want to help provide here also.
In your opinion, what does Wade have to do to become self-sustaining in this interim period when you're going to be leading us in a transitional time? What kind of changes are we looking to make?
We have to change and make certain that we understand what it costs to operate the center, the true cost to operate the programs. We have to maintain a product that the community wants. We have to make certain that the changing times, that the products that we are offering, summer school, mission, after school, that they have the best interest of the community at heart.
And for people watching today who are donors, does this mean they no longer have to donate if we're self-sustaining?
That's a good question. No, that is not what that is about. What it is, it's showing those that the donors that we aren't just looking for a handout. We might need a hand, but not just a handout. That we are taking care of our own, if you will. There will be times where we will come to the community, to the donors, and ask for monies for special projects, for their special pieces of equipment, special maintenance projects. You know, we've got a very aged facility that requires a lot of attention. So we want to get self-sustaining from the standpoint of the programs and 85% of our operating cost, but then have the community and the donors, you know, there to support us also.
So that's a little bit about where we're going in the future with Aaron. And as we leave, I guess just one last question. Why don't you tell us about yourself personally?
We were in the corporate environment, two major corporations, Caterpillar and Parker Hannifin, for a combined 20 years. Then I had my own Parker distributorship selling hydraulic and pneumatic components for 15 years. Concurrently, we started a bank. I'm chairman of the board of Gold Canyon Bank. We have 2 locations in the greater Phoenix area. Also a real estate broker. We had a small realty company. We have a business advisory, business consulting type business. So just a little business guy.
So you stay pretty busy, it sounds like, and yet you're bringing some of your time here to help us. We appreciate it.
Well, we're very blessed, and we have worked with a lot of nonprofits over the years and served on those boards, and it is important to us, to me, to be able to provide some assistance.
Last word, I'll give it to you. Just tell us what you honestly think for the future of Wade.
The future is very, very bright at Wade. Number one, we've got dedicated staff that want to succeed. We've got a community that needs Wade. And I have spoken to a lot of members of the community, business, and clergy, and they do not want a failure here. And it will not fail. It's too strong. It is too strong a ministry, and it is too good a product to allow it to fail. It will not fail.
We appreciate you being here today, and thanks for watching. If you want to learn more about Aaron Saunders, you can read his bio on our news page. We'll see you next time.